Hey guys, what's up? It's Zach back here again for Downside Racing, and today I've got my new intake. Finally came in from Lethal. They sent me some cool stuff with it as well, so I'll show you all that. But so I went with a 2018 plus JLT intake because of the 120 millimeter MAF sensor, and what that's going to do is that's going to obviously increase airflow because my Roush intake currently only has 105 millimeter. The 15 through 17 JLT would have been an upgrade as well at 110, and I thought about PMAS as well, but you know JLT's always been good. You know, a lot of people run them, and so I thought it would be something different. You know, I talked to JLT, said I could run it since I have the 18 manifold, and so it's just real simple, guys. Literally all I think you need is you can either use like a flat tip screwdriver for like the connectors, like the couplers, to unscrew them, or like it's either a 7 or 8 millimeter. I'm going to use a flat tip, so I just think that's easier. And you got to have a 10 millimeter to undo the actual air box from the like the car itself. And on my Roush, I do believe, I think there's another couple, possibly 8 millimeters, but I'm going to try to remove it without taking that off, just kind of take it off as one piece. So hopefully it goes here pretty smoothly. Me and my buddy Jonah are going to get on it right here down here at work while we're on our lunch break right here in a few minutes, and so I'll show you all the process, and you know, I'll show you all the new intake and stuff like that. I went with a blue filter, so it's a blue oiled filter from, it's, you know, JLT, it's a SB filter, or SMB, I don't know if that's how you say it or what, but the intake tube is absolutely massive. I checked it out right here. You can see the box is slightly opened already, so hopefully everything goes okay, but it should be pretty simple. Got my new tunes from PBD already. Huge shout out to Trevor Burkheiser from PBD. He works with me all the time. You know, Rob Shoemaker, I talk to him all the time too. And I mean, literally, I sent him an email and I said, hey guys, I'm getting a new intake, need new tunes. Within an hour, responded to me, and so I already got new tunes loaded up and stuff like that. So that's, you know, pretty incredible customer service. Huge shout out as always to Team Lethal. You know, Lethal Performance. If you need anything at all, please hit them up for your Mustang. I think they do stuff for Hellcats. I'm not sure about Camaros and stuff, but you know, I know that's what they do. They specialize obviously in Mustangs, but you know, you can talk to them. They can probably help you out with just about anything. So huge shout out to Jared Rawson, the owner, and Logan Skatsbergers, who I always talk to, who hooks me up with all this stuff. So I got a windshield banner from them as well, I do believe. So that'll go on here, you know, pretty shortly. Probably not today, but maybe by the end of this video or whenever I get done making it. But I'm excited. So you know, hopefully this is going to add just enough, a little bit more power to put my car up there with, as far as, you know, other than maybe that Cobra Jet setup cars, my car should be, and you know, obviously stock converter cars, but as far as, you know, run, like, you know, mile per hour wise and stuff, my car should be up there with the big dogs just about it. Hopefully pick up about 5 to 10 wheel. You know, if it picked up 10 wheel, I'd be surprised, but you know, 5 I wouldn't be exactly surprised by, so somewhere in that range, but you know, just enough to kind of push me over the edge, and it should make the car just run a lot better, you know, over the whole entire curve, and take advantage of my ported intake manifold with this much larger intake tube and MAF sensor. So I'm excited, guys, but I'm going to get to showing y'all here in just a minute. Alright guys, so Jonah's pouring that out over there, as you can see, but I'm going to pop the hood right here. Pop the hood! So, you can see my Roush intake. This is a 105 millimeter MAF sensor right here. The new JLT is going to be 120. Only thing I got to do is I got to take this plug off this one, and I'll have to take this off obviously as well, but the JLT already has a plug right there. There's actually just a blocked off plate that doesn't have the vacuum hose right there. So we just got to take this one right here off. Put that one on the new one. It's kind of got a little bit different thing, but we'll get the unboxing. You got to take your 10 millimeter bolt off over here, is what holds your little intake box on, and basically just undo this coupler right here, hopefully with your little flat tip, and so we'll get to it, but we'll unbox the thing. Alright guys, so here's everything. I'm going to set this to the side. I believe this is the windshield banner. Yeah, so from Lethal right there you can see Team Lethal logo. So I'm going to put this in the car and we'll get right back to it. Alright guys, so here's the setup. Here's the intake tube, the air box itself. Here's the connection that goes to your little ram air thing, couplers, and I believe somewhere in there is a little thing that goes over the top. But here's the banner they sent me. It's 2 foot by 3 foot. I'll get that to you in a second. There's the instructions. Don't really need them, but guys, basically we're gonna get started. You also got to have a T20 Torx bit to remove your MAF sensor. You can see right there. But I'm just gonna get literally just started by removing this right here. Just gonna loosen that until basically I can get it all the way off. I would just pull that, probably, actually first take this thing right here. Let's see here. You gotta push it forward and then push that thing up and then pop it off. So you can just move that out of the way. This right here should just pop off. And now literally take your MAF sensor out, you pull your little red tab on the bottom, pull off, set that just kind of out of the way right there. And then all that's left to do is to take a drill right here and get our 10 millimeter bolt off. We'll do this all in one take right here, guys. Alrighty. Sit our bolt right there. I guess I believe I have to do a little bit of wiggling. Get that up through there. There we go. There's our Roush intake off. Only thing I have to take off that is the MAF sensor. Let's pour a little intake tube down here. So I got this car with this on here, if y'all are wondering. I don't just beat my stuff, but it is a little bit damaged slightly, so oh well. But next thing to do will be to take our little MAF sensor off right there, and then we will put it on the new. Alright guys, so it's just literally just 2 bolts right here. So these 2 other bolts, guys, on the Roush are for the Venturi tube that I'll have to reinstall. Obviously gonna probably sell this eventually, but I'll leave this like it is because hoping to do a dyno comparison between this with the tunes and or tune, you know, obviously for this one and the one for the JLT. But other than that, you just grab the JLT intake tube right here. This slides in the same exact way. Probably want to start by just barely threading those in there, just ever so slightly, so you don't cross thread. They kind of self-tap as well, as you can hear, but there's one, let's do the other. There we go, guys. Good to go. Alright guys, so next you just want to connect this right here. You just basically slide it through from this way. You see those little tabs right there. You just get one on each side so it can't go forward or backward. Then you're just going to take this right here. It's going to take a little bit of finagling is the term I use, but actually you might even have to take that back off and put that in there first. So we'll see right here. Alright guys, so yeah, I did have to push this back up in here a little bit and just reseat that one more time. Got a little bolt on right there. Now the next thing is going to be start putting the couplers on with the intake tube, and we'll attach the filter at the very end. So note to self, JLT actually provides new screws that are Phillips head and a little rubber seal as well, so had to take the other ones off and put those back in with a Phillips head and put the little thing on there as well. So note to self. Next thing is I got to block this off with that little thing I've got held on over there. You can just see it right there on the very left edge, zip tie and all right there. So that's where we're going to put there. There we go, guys, and there's my lethal banner propped up. I like how this coupler is angled already for the 18 manifold. Put everything on. I am mad that they sent me a red filter instead of a blue one, but can't complain, like I said. So we will make do. We're going to tune the car, make sure everything's running right, make sure everything's hooked up and blocked off correctly. Go from there. Well, guys, while we're waiting for the car to start tuning, she does look really good up underneath the hood. I apologize for my dirty windshield and dirty dash, but she does look good. So we're processing about 60%. It is very large up there though, I will say that. Alright guys, last button to press right here. I'm gonna press it off, start her up. Functions, read DTC codes. P068A, I think that's, yeah, just de-energized performance too early. I'm not 100% sure, but it's done that once before and it was fine. So we'll just clear DTC codes. Light went away. We'll let her cycle through here for just a minute. Pretty decent right there. So inlet air is reading 71. Wait for our data right here. Our fuel trims, short terms are 0.95 right now, 0.99. A little bit off, but our 1.0s are perfect. So long terms are good. Let's see, AFR on our banks is still pretty good. AFR from our O2s is still pretty good as well. So not too bad, guys. I'm going to let it idle right here for just a minute, and then I should get back with you. Everything seems to be looking good, guys. A little foam piece right here to block off everything. and put a sticker down in there as well. Seal it off. This thing right here is the only thing that's worrying me. I assume where it's an 18 cold air, this is supposed to be a little bit longer, but I tried to adjust it a little bit right there. But got my cap on the bottom right here. I need a zip tie or something to go around it, but that'll hold for now. If it's a vacuum, it should suck air anyway, so. Nothing appears to be coming out. Seems to be doing pretty alright for now. She looks good in there. So, I think it looks really good, guys. We're starting to get a little temperature in her, so I just want to... Wow. Tune might be off very slightly in terms of the short-term fuel trim. Seems like it was pretty rich right there to me, but that can obviously be pretty quickly adjusted, and you would rather it be rich than lean. So, not too bad, but dang, you can hear the air being sucked up. Wow. Sounds good, guys. I'm pleased. Alright, guys, so it's a couple days later. I finally got the revision on the tune. I actually got a new thing to hold my thing up here, my little tuner, so it's upside down because it wouldn't fit the other way because of the stupid long cable up there. But it's from Tech Armor on Amazon. It's supposed to be one of the best magnetic phone case holders. So I got it on my phone too if everyone put it up there. But I just want to give you all, I'm going to roll the window down just a little bit. I just want to let you all hear this intake. So the car is obviously stupidly loud, but we're just going to pull out on the road right here, and just once it gets into about third gear, ah crap, I forgot to use my turn signal as well, but like, hopefully you all can hear that, but can you all hear that little, that right there? You might not be able to hear it, but it's very audible in the car. It's just that little like slight whistle is much more prominent with this intake. But I gotta take my friend Cece this Diet Coke over here, so we might get her on camera. Ask her if she's gonna miss me while I'm gone to Florida, which you all will learn about in the next video I'll talk about. But for now, we're just cruising around, guys. And I gotta say, the quality, the fit and finish of JLT is unmatched, and I'm so very glad that I've been able to use this intake. The only thing that is wrong with the car, I will show you here in just a minute, is at idle, the car wants to idle up really high for whatever reason. So I guess that's just in the tune, but you know, it wasn't doing that at first, so I just had to get back. When I get back from Florida, I will get back in touch with Palm Beach. Hopefully gonna visit them down there actually as well. So you'll learn about all this in the next video I'm gonna talk about, but we're gonna go take this Coke to CC, and I'll talk about, you know, or try to get a clip of the car idling itself up. All right, guys, so we're here at CC's place of employment. She actually just got accepted into Auburn. It's Veterinary School of Medicine. So there's her Jeep right there, if you all like Jeeps, I should say. But she's gonna hopefully come out and get this Coke here in a second, and we're gonna harass her about drinking pop, because you shouldn't do that. As you can see, I drink water, so she'll be out in a second. Alright guys, well it's been like 5 minutes now, so I'm just going to take this into CC, and I really can't video in there, so I'll just try to get a quick one and just introduce her with her Diet Coke. Alright guys, a little second gear here for y'all. So guys, like I said, the only thing I've noticed that's, you know, been kind of weird about this intake, because, you know, it is from the 2018s, is the car will idle itself up to like 1500 RPM at times. Sometimes it'll just barely idle itself up. See it going right there? And it should drop back down just ever so slightly, but I mean, I'm trying to capture it, you know, actually going up a decent amount for you honest, so you don't think I'm lying, but it's just got a mind of its own. It's started to do it right here, guys, so I don't know. Right there, yeah. It's so weird, like it just does it. Like, that's not even me doing that. I don't understand it, but I'm assuming it's just because the MAF is just so much bigger. It's 120 versus 105. You know, the tune probably just needs just a slight idle revision or something like that. I don't know if it's, you know, because I mean, you can see the air fuel over here in the corner. I mean, it's spot on just about for 85. I mean, even my short-term fuel trims are pretty good. Oh, look here. I thought it was going to do it, but it didn't. Oh well, it did it a little bit. Alright guys, well that's going to pretty much wrap this up right here for this upload. I hope y'all enjoyed my install of this 2018 JLT on my 2017 5.0, just to prove that you could do it if you have the 2018 manifold. I'm assuming it will still work, you know, no matter the manifold, because the only difference in the intakes is literally just the tube. So it's obviously going to, I assume, work. But you know, if you have any questions, feel free to contact JLT. Their product is amazing. I would recommend it to anyone. If you want to get the best deal, definitely be sure to go through Lethal Performance. Logan Skatsberg will hook you up. Talk to him on Facebook, tell him I sent you. You know, he'll give you a good deal, or you know, Instagram or whatever. I mean, whatever you can find them on. But guys, that's gonna wrap it up. Tomorrow I leave out for Florida, and we will, today I leave out for Florida. I've kind of made 2 videos today. I'm gonna make another video here after this, but you know, that's for obviously to keep until tomorrow. But I think you all like it. But leaving out for Florida tonight, and you know, the next video I'll discuss more on like what's going on down there. But let's just say I got some big stuff planned, and so hopefully it all follows through. But it should be a good time, guys. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Drop this video a like. Thank you if you already have subscribed. We really appreciate the support, guys. Headed on our way to 5,000 subscribers, and I'm hoping maybe after this week down here, if I can get some, you know, collab opportunities, that we will definitely you know, surpass that mark. Hopefully, you know, but you know, just gotta stay steady grinding, guys. But other than that, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Hope you found it informative. Hope you had a great day. Until next time, peace out.